typically I don't like doing sponsored product because usually, you know, you gotta cap a little bit, and I just don't want to support any company that I personally wouldn't support. So I don't want you guys to purchase something that I wouldn't. But this time it's different. Someone actually hit me up and said, hey, we just want an honest review on this product. Me being me, I'm very blunt, and if I don't like something, I'm gonna say it, and also I'll let you guys know. I got approached by Car or AU Car, dropping my stuff. We actually out here with a Tesla unit for the 370z. And the interesting thing is that I actually wanted one of these. I was gonna go for the Brainiac kit, but I heard a lot of negative feedback about it. I saw Danny Z got one, and I was like, all right, that might be the move. But then they offered this, and a lot of coworkers were excited that I got one from them. Apparently knew a lot about them, so I'm excited to put this in the car and let you guys see, like, and how it looks, how it give an honest review on how it feels, everything. Like, I just want to go through all the features really quickly to see if this is a purchase that might be good, because I think right now everybody's moving towards doing those Tesla screens in their car just because it makes the interior look a little bit more modern. But nonetheless, let's get started. I want to show you guys what's in the box. So obviously, once you get this shipped out to you, can I one-hand it? Yes, I can. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, the box is kind of corny. You know what I mean? Like, but it looks cool, but it's corny, but it's cool, but I like it because it's corny. Look, gives me like early 2000s vibes. But all right, so packaging is a lot better than Sabon, I'll tell you that. But yeah, a lot better. And here we go, and here's the unit. Ah, sweet. So I did open this earlier so that way I could show a couple of homies. But yeah, look at that out here, baby. Look at that. This thing is decently big too, like for comparison. Like, put it against the window of a Z, it looks small in my hands, but as soon as you put it up next to the car, it's actually pretty massive. But the one thing that I was curious about to see how it would be was button feel and all that stuff. So before I even installed it, I was like, all right, like, if this is any kind of cheap product, I don't know, you know what I mean? Because as a YouTuber, you got to be responsible, because people will listen to you, whether you might not, there may be someone else that does. So unfortunately, I've worked with bad companies like LastFit, and I'm actually shocked that the feel of it's actually great. It actually feels good, really good. Go ahead and get this installed. So, and also another thing that let's securely put this over here. Another thing that I'm really hyped about too, and I know this is gonna sound really stupid, but freaking manual has colored photos, and it's in English, dude. I've gotten Japanese, Mandarin, Chinese, all sorts of stuff, and they send you like these instructions that are in black and white, but it just looks like an ink blot. But really good instructions, and thank you, because it comes with its own little harness, sub harness too, which is awesome, and it's labeled well. So yeah, look, labeled very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this connected and let you know. With this harness, and my car is already taken apart on the inside. What? Gotta unlock it first, bud. So I mean, it's not like I got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna move this stuff out the way and get started, and let's see if this unit's worth it. I'm hyped, so hopefully it meets expectation. This was already off because I took out my transmission. As you can see, there's a gaping hole down here. You just have to pop this off, just be careful. And then there's a couple of Phillips heads that I know I have to take off. And then since mine is the base model, I don't have the nav. I know the sports have the navs and stuff like that, and I know some sports don't, I believe. But if you have a nav, then you have to select that option, make sure that, because I believe your harness is going to be a little bit different than mine. But nonetheless, I'm assuming it should be more simple since it is a base model version. So let's just get to it. Pretty easy. You do have to take off like these side bolster things. I don't know what they're called, but they do have, like, you know, one screw that's holding it here on each side, and you have the ones that are located right there that those need to come off. Put them somewhere safe so that way you don't lose them. And now I need to take out the OEM radio. Of course, when you take this off, which I don't know if y'all can see that, but these need to get unplugged. This is your start button, and this is the airbags light. So all you have to do is just unclip these. There's little tiny midget buttons there that you gotta pull, and it'll release it. But nonetheless, now I'm gonna move forward to, it looks like there's screws here that I need to take off. I want to find out how many and get back to you on the OEM radio. Looks like this one has a little bit more, but nonetheless, still very, very simple to get to. And honestly, this couldn't be a more simple install so far. There's always something. There's always something. But Nonetheless, I mean, there's bolts that need to come off all around the OEM radio itself. So honestly, I would love to show you which exact bolts, but I already took them off. But it just literally, just take a look. Look at them, get your Phillips, start taking them off. It's super simple. I have a longer Phillips for, you know, the rest of the bolts, but then, you know, I have a shorter one. What the hell? I just scared myself. I have a shorter one for the first initial ones that are inside the bezel, because they're kind of a headache to get to. But all right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start unplugging the harness, because I believe we're now at that step where I have to read the instructions, but either gonna reuse some things or it's a brand new sub harness. I have to just start connecting it all. So let's get that started, and then hopefully this should be it, and then I just start buttoning up the car. But so far, super simple. We got this big gaping hole in the car now, but I did forget one clip, which is also on the bottom of the radio, which is going to be like on the bottom over there. But that's your AC climate control stuff, I assume, because I'm assuming it's supposed to get connected to the bottom here. But nonetheless, it's out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this harness, connect this, and now we should be good to button this up. But before I button it up 100%, start the car, you know, go through the features, make sure it works 100% before you do double work and have to take off everything just to fix a stupid mistake. So dude, this is pretty dope. Finally booting it up for the first time. So I connected just the power button just to make sure everything. Ooh, this looks so sweet. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished up. Damn, this is looking actually really cool already. So I just gotta get the bezel, this bezel to, I gotta take off the cubby, I believe, and then make, and then make this all work. But I just wanted to make sure. So this, honestly, let's also. What the hell? What the heck? All right, but
welcome, master.
Wow, that sounds nice. But yeah, let's figure this out a little bit. Oh, okay, there we go. There's volume. Let's figure this out a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all. Slowly figuring this thing out. So this actually has Apple CarPlay. I did not know that. So I mean, shoot, I'm gonna go through my playlists. I use YouTube Music, but let's see. I mean, honestly, it's pretty responsive. Whoa. So that's dope. So I got that situated. Now let's see how it looks home. I mean, honestly, it's super responsive too. Like, it doesn't have crazy lag. Just gotta hit it right, and I don't know. Let's see what else this thing can do. Split screen? What? Okay. Okay. Dang, dude. All right. I mean, it's right back fast. I mean, honestly, essentially, this is all I would need. Myself, I would just want to have my music and maps. All right, but I'm gonna fiddle with this thing for like a day or two and learn it and get back to you guys, because again, I don't want to set you guys up for failure. I want to be able to walk you through this at least properly. So it has actually been like a month now, and obviously the car is on the ground now, so I don't want to give away too much of what's going on. But now the car's even messier than before, so I don't even know how that happens, but here we are. You know what I mean? So it's done, and I would love to give you guys even more of like an in-depth review, but I'm gonna wait till the car starts soon. I can show you guys how it is while driving, etc., and maybe like after 1 month of use review, because right now I kept playing with this thing, and I'm telling you, like, guys, I really did try to learn this thing as much as possible so that way I can give you guys a good honest review. But right now I'm gonna save the review for later, because I don't even have powers. But I will say 1000% am very happy with this unit so far. I'm even gonna do this, you know, like, this is when you know it's real. I took off the first layer. Now there's one more. First layer's off, and it just looks super clean. Like, honestly, anybody, if you have a Z, with how outdated these cars can look, because mine's a 2009 and all of the interiors are mostly the same except maybe like different stitching. This head unit is probably like one of my favorite mods I've ever done that doesn't deal with performance. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I definitely want to get you guys a good review, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit. For those who don't know, my name is Noir. You can follow me on Instagram at Noir.TM. Same thing with TikTok. On Noir.TM, on Instagram it's Noir. Noir.TM, and on TikTok it's just Noir.TM. For those who don't know, the reason why this is a little slow stepped is because we are actually currently doing an LS swap on the 370Z, and this is kind of a big deal for me. I'm trying to run through this thing, so yeah, we got other stuff, but I'll save it for the video. But I mean, honestly, I gotta say shout out to Alcar for even helping me out. I'm gonna leave the discount code below for anybody who wants to purchase this unit, along with the actual link to the unit itself, so you can check it out and see if it's a purchase you want to make. But right now I would definitely put my name on this and say, like, this is very impressive. Not just a little impressive, very impressive. So far, it's worth the purchase. I would have bought this if they didn't sponsor it out to me. So, and also on another note that I want to bring up is that they continue to support their product, because even after release and giving this to me, they gave me a software update, and then 2, a backup cameras that you can actually attach to the head unit. And now, you know, if you guys don't know, 370Zs are kind of a pain in the ass to see out of. So it's really sick, and thank you for helping support the car. As you can see, it is on it's actually on her old stock wheels, but that's not going to be for long. Thank you guys for supporting the car, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so we can keep the vibes going. If you like the video, hit like. If you dislike it, hit dislike. It doesn't really matter. Would you put this head unit in your car? But thank you guys for watching. Stay blessed, and can't wait to see you all in the next one.
It sound right, boys.